Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do my project pan wrap up for 2025 and my items that I want to pan in 2026. So I did a really great job of panning my items in 2025. I only have 2 items out of, I think I picked like 22 total items. I'll have to check and see how many items it is. Okay, I was wrong. I had 19 items that I put in my project pan for 2025, and out of those 19, I only did not pan 2, and those are these 2 lip products. This red lipstick I have put in my project pan for the last 2 years. This is what it currently looks like. It is a very small. I would say I used up about half of it, and it will be rolling into 2026. I will be using up this red lipstick this year in 2026. I got so close in 2025, but it is time to use this up. And then I also still have the and this is the ColourPop lipstick in the color Fred. And then I also have this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream that I didn't quite use up. I got sick at the end of November, and I think if I wouldn't have gotten sick, I probably would have used this up. There is not a lot left. I have to like scrape against the sides to get some off. So this one is also rolling into 2026, and I think those 2 I will definitely be able to finish up in 2026. So that was everything from my 2025 project pan that I didn't finish that I'm rolling over. And now let's go for my new items for 2026. I have a much smaller project pan this year. I was looking through my collection of items, of like consumable items, and I feel like I am getting down to where I want to be for a lot of those collections. So some of the stuff in here is collections I want to, or things that I want to downsize a little bit more, or slightly older products that I want a little bit more of a push to continue to work through. So with that being said, because my 2 rollovers are lip items, I'm going to continue with lip items. My next item for my project pan is this Bare Minerals lipstick in the color Focus. It has this much left. There's not a lot left in here. This is all organic use on this lipstick. It did not get a lot of love in 2025 because I was pushing so hard on my project pan items. I think I had like 6 or 7 lip items in my project pan last year, so some of my other products didn't get as much love. So I want to finish that one up. It's been in my collection for a while, and I just want to move it out because there's not a lot left. And then something that has been coming into my project pan every year has been lip liners. I have gotten through like all of my older lip liners, so my next oldest lip liner is this Bare Minerals one in the color Borderline. The lid is cracked on it, so I would like to roll it out. It was probably like this much taller when I first had it, so I want to use up 1 lip liner this year. I did end up purchasing lip liners in 2025 because there was just holes that I really wanted to fill, and there's some things that I wanted to experiment with. So 1 lip liner, and then all of my lip liners are fairly new, which I'm happy about. I'm getting down to that specific collection that I want to have. And then my last makeup item that I'm rolling in is this Urban Decay single eyeshadow in the shade Half Baked. I want to challenge myself to use up this eyeshadow. I haven't been really into wearing eyeshadow a lot lately, so this has been sitting around, so I want to work on using it up this year. I have this one eyeshadow, and then I do have one eyeshadow palette that I like to dip into from time to time, and I feel like these two things have served me well eyeshadow wise. However, I do want to focus on using this up. I do have, if I open it up, I do have quite a bit of a pan already on this, so I think it is reasonable to use this up in this year, and it will be, I believe, the first eyeshadow I've ever completely finished. So those are the 5 makeup items I want to use up. I also want to use up a sunscreen. I pulled this one, the Aveeno Positively Mineral sunscreen. So I have been really bad about wearing sunscreen every day, and I need to get back into it, and we have quite a few face sunscreens, so I want to work this in to use it up, because sunscreens do go bad. And this, I would say, is probably like 2/3 full. There's a lot of air in it. Another thing that I'd like to use up is a perfume. This is the Fame perfume from, I have no idea, but I have it about halfway used up already. I recently got a lot of perfume samples, so I'd like to work my way through a couple of those this year. However, I am just putting this one in my project pan. This is a collection that I do want to downsize and work through. And then the last thing that I've picked to put in my project pan is nail polishes. Nail polishes have been in my project pan for the last, or I think for as long as I've been doing project pan. This is a collection that I had a huge nail polish collection of. These are 2 of my oldest ones that I would like to use up. They both do not have a ton left in them, so it's definitely reasonable for me to use those up, but I am slowly whittling my way down to having the nail polish collection that I would like. I did have purchased some nail polish in the last 2-ish years in the formula that I really enjoy using, but I am hoping to use up 2 nail polishes in 2026. So there are my items for my 2026 project pan. I have 5 makeup items, a sunscreen, a perfume, and 2 nail polishes. So that's 8 items that I want to use up in 2026. I feel like that's really reasonable, and I am excited to be able to complete this project this year. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.